What is happening, y'all? So, I want
We turn him up
anyone
the
that
volume.
has been catfished or thinks they're being catfished
Oops.
to watch this video. So you send it to your friends and family you think are being had. Okay? I've been watching a channel called Catfished, and it's run, I think, by a website called socialmediacatfish.com. And they are doing good work. They're helping people figure out if they're being catfished by somebody. Okay? I have
If that's
I've
the same,
experienced being catfished.
if that's the same one, I mean to cut him off so early. They got a thing now where they can take the person's picture and see who it really is. Know about that? If that really works, but
Okay? I was
that's crazy.
catfished 2 times in a row, back to back,
Two
when I
times.
was younger, when I was in my earlier 20s. Okay? But I've noticed one thing that social catfish is not doing. Okay? They're being nice about it. They're delicate with these people because it's not easy to come forward, show your face on a show, to show that, and then to go through the embarrassment of the fact that you've been had, that you've been got. And a lot of these people are intelligent people. I have been binge watching these videos. A lot of these people are intelligent people, but the fact of the matter is, love is emotional. And when you're emotional, you're not logical all the time. And it's making them make these damn decisions. They are sending these people money.
Well, I've seen some of
they are
that.
doing
Yeah,
stuff for them that is illegal and they don't even know it sometimes.
but
First and foremost,
seriously, who could use an example? Oh, Halle Berry is not gonna be online talking to somebody. That's not happening. Or whoever you think, Beyonce or Rihanna, that's not happening. You should know that's not gonna really be them. Just because they got the person's pictures, they can have 20 pictures. That doesn't mean that it's them. Come on now, they're not sitting back there. They're not back there talking to well, most of them talking to regular people, not online and no dating site or whatever you call it. That's come on.
thing
I
that
know
they are
that.
not doing is they are not telling these people, if these people seem that like they might be out of your league physically, it's probably a catfish. Okay?
Like I said, they wouldn't be on there.
I know what I look like. I know what I can pull. Even if the woman knows that I'm a successful YouTuber, I know what I can pull. I also know what things to look out for since I'm a successful man, to make sure she's not a gold digger.
Yeah, you don't need that.
I know what I look like. I know what I can
Gold.
pull.
That's not happening.
If you feel, for example, that this is a person that you never have pulled in your life, this type, it's probably a catfish. Okay? I mean, you've got people on here that it's when you see who they're being catfished by, especially you've got like these older men, you have men in their 50s, 60s, 70s, women in their 50s, 60s, 70s. And Chris Hemsworth is catfishing. You got what I'm saying? Gal Gadot is catfishing them.
Gal Gadot.
And you are a cashier at Walmart. And you're very average. Gal Gadot wants you though.
Hell is
Like,
Gal.
and they don't see it.
Who the hell is Gal Gadot?
That this most likely
He's not talking about
is
Lady
not
Gaga.
a real match. You see couples like this very rarely though. Like I don't in their family.
I don't know. I don't know. If I remember Tyrone. You made a video years ago talking about you see the dude shake their head like, how the hell did he get her? And all that kind of stuff. I remember you made it. I can't remember what video that was, but it was something like that. But yeah, with the catfish thing, let me tell you something. What happened? I did that once, but the reason wasn't for what you thought. I did that to snuff out a lying stunt puller because they were supposed to be talking to me, but they was talking to somebody else and me. And I put of course you're gonna go for that. Some pretty boy pictures up there, and I said, "Are you talking to anybody? You single?" "No, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm single." I'm like, so she lied. Stunt puller. It's like turncoat Kira lying. See, so okay, so are you? So I guess we just the invisible man. I was like, yeah, see this? Well, you don't like no damn stunt puller in the catfish thing. That's a stunt puller. I did that to snuff her out. And I was telling a friend about it, and she was pissed. She was like, "I thought she was talking to you." Yeah, you thought she was talking to me. She was talking to me and somebody else.
Their friends are telling them
she lied.
It's a scam.
I got
yeah,
her.
It's a scam.
I figured her out.
They're asking you for your money. See, when people match up physically, most couples you will see match up within a point or two of each other. Okay, so if you see a girl that's a 7, her man might be a 6. He might be an 8. But they're within a couple points of each other.
I don't go by that points, that kind of stuff.
You usually don't see a 4 with a 10. You just don't, like, that's...
I don't go by that, by the ads. That just distracts me from everything. I don't go by that point, that number stuff. Because that's like high school stuff. If she's a 10, she's an 8, she's a 7. I don't do all that. You just... Like you said in the video years ago, how the hell is she get so and so and so? It'll happen. It don't happen all the time, but it happens sometimes. It depends because people keep going back to what's his name? The rapper. I was just watching the video. Biggie. How he had Lil Kim and Faith. Then I just found out like the other video, because I didn't know about this till after the fact. He's with Charlie Baltimore. And he gave a damn about so and so saying he's ugly or funny looking. Same thing with what's his boy Heavy D. Same thing. He didn't care, but and one girl said, "Well, they were big guys, but they were tall, so it doesn't matter, Yeah, he was like 6'3" or 6'4", but yeah, but it could happen. Like the one dude who was getting frustrated because he was short. He was just frustrated, and he didn't curse, but he was yelling and screaming. He got over that mess finally, but yeah, it doesn't matter. He wasn't garbage either. The man was just short, and then the girl told me, "Well, I don't want no short guy. Look, I'm dating a 12-year-old. The man's not 12. He's a full-grown man. What the hell? What in the hell?"
And you'll see that sometimes. Okay, the guy's a billionaire, and it's okay, yeah, well, we know. But he's
a billionaire. He's probably using him for his money.
Majority of the time, everyone matches. Everyone. If you're an 8, your mate's an 8. She might be a 9. She might be a 7. She might even be a 10. There's a saying in dating that you only marry 8s, 9s, and 10s.
No, okay? I don't go by the numbers stuff.
People match up within a couple of points of each other.
Like you said
you're
about
10.
You said about the billionaire thing. He's probably gonna get used for his money. Like the YouTuber a couple years ago, the built dude, when he found out thousands of dollars was missing, I know he raised it hell, and he got rid of her. That's good. But yeah. So he said he raised so much hell. He said hundreds to thousands of dollars was missing. It's like he just using the man for his. I agree with Kevin or with Ken on that one. He said using the man for his money. That's what the hell.
I marry a 9 or 8.
That's messed up.
But you're not marrying a 5 or a 4.
Well,
it doesn't happen like that. I don't know what the delusion is with people that are. Well, I do get it, but it's when you are emotional. Always remember,
I don't go by the number. That's high school stuff to me.
You are not going to make the right decisions.
Not saying he's saying some good stuff. I'm just saying.
I've been binge watching it for days now, for almost a full week. Me and Scarlett have been binge watching these shows together, and these people, they're always right out of a marriage, right out of a divorce. Mm. They're a widow or a widower. They're depressed. They're sad. They're lonely. And one thing you got to remember, and I know that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I seen it was one dude. He went to go find out who the hell he was talking to, and it was it was a girl, but it wasn't the girl in the picture. And she said she was just joking or just playing. I was like, that's not funny. This man thought you were serious, and that's not funny at all. But yeah, like you said, they take advantage of the person being single. I mean, the person
This from being catfished myself.
lonely.
When you are sad, when you are lonely, when you are needy for a relationship, you have to remember that whether you believe it or
funny.
not,
I know that
the law
much.
of attraction is at work. You draw in what you feel like the majority of the time. You become or you get what you feel like most of the time. So if you're a person that is sad, that is lonely, that is needy, most of the time, you are going to attract continuous situations, people, and dynamics that are going to continue to make you sad.
Like like Rocky said in that picture. It's a picture. He was telling the truth. He said something like he said, you hang around good people, you got good friends. You hang around jackass people, you got jackass friends. That's when he was telling the truth. You hang around a smart ass, you get a smart ass friend. He's like, it's the mathematics. It's a picture, but he was telling the truth. You hang around somebody that's a jerk, he's probably gonna be a jerk. So
Lonely and depressed.
he's telling the truth.
I'm married, I get divorced, or my wife dies, I'm going to be sad and lonely. Guess what?
Well, somebody's gone, you can't help that part, but it is frustrating.
A fake model online that is supposedly in love with me that fooled me into giving my life savings to her.
That ain't happening.
So that she could come see me and live with me and get married.
Tyra Banks is not online talking to what do you call him? Regular Joe or Joe Schmo down the street. It's not happening. What's the other woman's name? Yeah, Imani is not talking to Mike Smith up the street here. That's not happening.
Person that is
very
watching
rare.
this video and you think that you are being catfished, if they totally blow you out of the water in looks, if they are asking you for money,
no, you ain't getting nothing.
If they never are able to see you, something always gets in the way.
Right.
If they never get on video chat with you, you are being had. I'm telling you, you're being had. It happened to me. And for me, though.
Yeah. That was with, I knew the person was was a real person, but, this one girl, she just never wanted to get on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone. And I was like, that's kind of weird. They didn't want to talk on the phone or text or nothing. That's something funny's going on there. It's just straight up weird. She's like, how the hell you don't, because most, not saying everyone likes to talk on the phone, but that was kind of weird. You didn't like to talk on the phone? Okay. Now, I could have did the whole, okay, let's search and see who the hell this is, but it wasn't that serious, no way. But still, it's like, don't want to talk on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. I was like, okay.
And I've noticed on this Catfish show that sometimes they will meet your looks. They'll be like, okay, I could actually see them together. I could see that. That's how it happened to me. See, for me, when I got catfished back to back, these were women that I could pull physically. They were.
Oh.
However,
the catfish, you got me thinking about that again. That's nothing like that. I know everybody's seen this. She's on 2 or 3 different shows. Nothing like the one girl, whatever the hell her name was. Y'all know who it is. She got caught 3 times. I remember, I don't know if it was the 2nd or the 3rd time, whatever it was. She came back, or they called her back into the show, and when she saw who was looking for her, she was like, oh no. It sounds like you knew you were caught again. Like, what are you doing? I had 3 times. Damn.
They never seemed to be able to video chat with me. And this was
that's what I'm saying.
In the early 2000s, when not everybody had a webcam.
Oh, yeah, webcam.
Smartphones blew up later. You know what I'm saying? So for me, they never did. I was a guy that I was a geek nerd. I had a video cam. Not everybody else did.
Mm.
They never seemed to have one. Or
Ads now. Come on.
Needles, essential for sewing Bear Bear, but maybe not for people with rheumatoid arthritis, because they're our option.
have one, or had the money to buy one, or I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna go get one. So these women actually never asked me for money. They always used me for emotional support.
Wow.
So I was that guy on the phone. I was that fake boyfriend on the phone. I
That's
was never with
that
him,
is fucked
but
up.
I talked to a few.
That's messed up.
Months, back to back. I was just like, you know what? And after the second one, like I left the first one. I stopped talking to her for the second one because I was starting to get wary of her. I was like, you know what? She ain't never. And then I met another one online who was better. You know what I mean? And I started talking to her. And I started getting wary of her.
That happened to me too. Well, it wasn't strange or nothing, but I had to get one straight real quick because I was helping family member at the time, and they used to get angry about that. And I was like, I don't know about getting angry. People can't do, folks can't do for themselves. Some of them, and they getting angry and catch attitude. I had to straighten that. And I was not going to get into all that, but yes, I turned that loose. And now my other friend that I've probably known since 2009, we still talk. Unfortunately, nobody's doing long distance in 2023. But we've been friends since 2009. So that's what, about 13, 14 years. Yeah. But that one before that, I had to turn that loose because she, this getting angry thing for you helping, like you helping your mother or something, and somebody gonna catch attitude. Like you're gonna catch this phone hanging up. That's what you're gonna catch. Getting mad. So you had to straighten all that. But anyway, because but the difference was, I seen who these folks was on the video, and I talked to them on the phone. That's the difference.
I happened to meet somebody in person, and I got rid of her for her. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's good. You saw him in person. Okay, my bad.
Catfished in real life, as in meeting someone. Some people say, "Oh, good online dating, just meet crazies on there." You meet crazies at the bar around the corner.
Yeah.
You meet crazies at the family barbecue. That's been going on for years. People have been getting robbed and hurt, and much worse by people that they meet in person. It's just
what's his name? He's not on YouTube anymore. Spinner used to say that. He said you could know the person in 5 years and still not really know him. So he's like, yeah. He's talking about, don't meet nobody offline. He's like, you can know him in person for 5 years and still not know who the hell it is. So he's got a point.
Online, it makes it easier to hide because you're not right in front of someone. So coming from someone that got double catfished.
Damn.
Actually, I got triple catfished. Years before that, I got catfished by someone through Yahoo Messenger. I remember that.
Oh, wow, that's old there.
And I was like,
I remember that. You going way back.
Nah,
I remember
something's not right with this person. And years later, I checked their profile. Same email, everything. It was not who they said they were. So
yeah, there was one on Yahoo Messenger. I would want to try that social thing and see if this person was really a real person, because they was on I forgot I got a hold of them, but it was Yahoo Messenger, and this is an old website called Meet Me. That website is super old, and the profile is gone now. Kind of strange, huh? And it could have been who knows who back there. I would like to try that that search thing and see if that was really them. But yeah, because sometimes like I remember the Yahoo Messenger days. He went way back. That's how I was talking to the friend known for 20 or for 13, 14 years. 2009. I'm not getting out of a calculator to add it up right now, but yeah, it's been more than 10 years. Know that much.
I got triple catfished in life.
Wow.
And I learned in my early 20s that some of these people are my age and much older getting catfished
They must have got him
financially
good.
destroyed.
Who?
They always want you to send them Bitcoin and all this other stuff.
I don't know about all that,
Come
but
on, wake up. Shout out to Catfish. Shout out to socialcatfish.com for doing good work. But I think that y'all should start adding to it. That listen, you got to be, listen, you can be gentle about it. You got to be gentle about it. You know what I mean? I don't know how you're going to, but got times you got to say to these people, listen, have you ever heard of this study, where people physically match up within a couple of points of each other? We tend to gauge each other from 1 to 10, so if you're a 7, you might marry an 8 or 9, maybe a 5 or a 6. But, typically a 7
I
may
don't know
not
about
marry
the number stuff. I don't know nothing about that.
You ever think about that? So, where would you rate yourself physically? Okay. And where would you rate this Thor-looking man here? Do you see a matchup here? Not trying to hurt your feelings, but do you see a matchup here? You're clearly a cute lady, a cute, attractive woman. Did you see? Right. You thought it was strange, right? He'd probably be chasing 22-year-old girls, but why did he want you at 65? Right. That didn't hurt to you. Okay. Okay. Sir, you're 79. Okay. You work at the post office.
I don't know about 79 and still working.
High fashion model. Right. So you did think, you thought, okay. Right. Okay. Sir, you gotta lead with that. I mean, this is chemistry. This is nature. This is science.
Well, I don't know. Well, they were back in the day. Obviously, she probably used him. That Nicole woman was with that old dude. Again, she probably used him. That dude was like a multi-millionaire. So, because she was like that dude. Come on, use him. But then, no, probably getting used. Just like I said, you're a multi-millionaire. You said the woman is 22. It's probably getting used.
We tend to usually only want to talk to each other if we're in the same league. Yeah. Alrighty. I mean, it's just how it is. It's how it is. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Lead with the looks. Lead with it. There are plenty of people, yes, you match up through personality. It happens a lot. But like, I got a friend that's like that. And she got had. She's lesbian. Well, she's actually bisexual. She's lesbian. She's been had and duped and hurt by people in her past. And when I saw the girl that duped her, I was like, you're out of her league, right? She's like, yeah, and I fell for her personality. I'm a person that falls for personality a lot. And I was like, I get it. You see that? You see that? Like, she gave in to someone who was chasing her, and that was out of her league physically.
I don't talk about it. He mentioned that a few times. I don't know about the out of his league. I mean, out of her league thing, because what was I about to say? There was one dude, and he was what was I talking about earlier? The pretty boy thing, and she was a bigger girl, and people was tearing him a new one, like, what the hell are you doing with her, and stuff. And he had to go back and straighten that. Now, I didn't see the whole thing, but I'm glad he did. I was like, I don't know about picking up this man's woman. They were making a big thing about it. I was like, so that's not necessarily true all the time. It depends, and depends on the person. So that depends.
And then ended up really.
They were giving that poor guy hell.
Happens to guys all the time. It happens to women a lot too. Like the guy that is out of their league that chases them, but they keep out of the pretty boys that are on their level. It never works, but they give the guy.
I wish you could have seen that article.
That is not in their league a chance.
Yeah,
he end up hurting them as much as or worse than the pretty boys that are on their level. You know why? Because it's not them, it's you. If you keep getting into bad relationships, it's you. It's the energy you put out of being sad and lonely and not having good relationships. I got a friend today I showed Scarlo the other day. She's sitting right next to me. I showed her how she is still putting out the same angry tweets and posts on Instagram and Twitter. The ones that always let you know that a girl is going through something. I'm stronger than you think. And then when I heal, this and that, and all this other crap that they put out when they going through stuff. All these lion faces with quotes.
Well, the venting frustrating thing, I was talking about that too. You'd rather have a person, whether it's the man or the woman, they'd rather have them barking and complaining online versus going out and doing something stupid. Like the other guy, not last year, like 2 or 3 years ago. I think the guy got dumped or rejected and killed somebody because he was frustrated. I was like, so you'd rather have him, that's right, you'd rather have him complain online than go do something stupid. Even though you get tired of hearing about it. But I don't, like I said about the one dude who was, I still can't believe he went that long doing that. For like 4 or 5 years, he was raising hell. He was getting frustrated. I was like, I can understand the frustrating stuff a little bit. But he didn't do nothing to nobody though. Then like the other guy, the rich kid, he went and killed people because the girl didn't like him, and he was writing on the post about, look at me, I'm beautiful. I was like, I don't know. Wow. And he said, rich dude, and still couldn't get nowhere. I was like, that's crazy.
I can't stand that. Every time.
I gotta find that video.
If you're one of them, you know who you are. You are screaming for help. You are not tough. Every time a person like me that sees through the veil sees that, I'm like, they're going through something again. I got a homeboy that does it all the time. He's always posting stuff. Yo, you never know what you got until it's gone. And you know what I mean? I'm going to be all right.
I hear Scarlo in the background dying. I hear Scarlo.
They must be at it again.
Let me get that back.
You are not tough. Every time a person like me that sees through the veil sees that, I'm like, they're going through something again. I got a homeboy that does it all the time. He's always posting stuff. Yo, you never know what you got until it's gone. And you know what I mean? I'm going to be all right and all this other shit. They must be at it again. Him and this girl must be arguing again. Yo, if you got...
That is crazy, though, how they keep going back and forth. It's like if you're sick of each other, just get rid of them. I mean, break up or whatever. But they keep going back to them. And then sometime, actually, though, because this happened before, people break up 10 times and still get married. Like, how the hell does that happen? They just can't stay away. They just can't stay away from each other. Like, what's the name said? Leave. What it was kind of funny. Like, how the hell do you say that? What did he say? Leave your friend alone. Or be nice to your friend. Leave him alone and stay away from him. They said something funny. I forgot what it was, but how about going back to something that's no good for you?
You know, and I'm not close with him, but I'm cool with him. I wanna say something to him so bad about how it makes him look.
You could understand frustration to a point.
To say it,
he's got
family
old,
that is though. They should say something to him, but they don't never say nothing to him. I'm telling you, don't look for somebody to be in your life until you got yourself straight. When you are oozing positive energy and vibes, that's when you want to look for somebody. When you got yourself straight.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
Because then
the positive thing, but you're not gonna be in a good mood not all day, but every day. So you just some days you be frustrated. Like I remember, dude, I didn't do nothing to him. He just he was in a foul mood, and I was like, "What happened?" And he's like, "It's one of them days. I don't know if his car tore up or what the hell happened back there, but he was just didn't want to be bothered. So when you don't want to be, people don't want to be bothered, leave them alone. Your friend or whoever else. They because some people like to keep pressing and poking at it, and the next thing you know, you're arguing. That's it.
It's most likely going to work out. Sometimes you'll meet someone, when you're not feeling that great, and it'll turn out to be something good. But that's usually because you usually are a positive person. Remember, you attract what
I'm stuck in a shoebox town.
Put out
shit I can do about
most
that.
of the time. So
it's a shoebox.
Most of the time, put out positive energy, but you're going.
If I was
through
back in the
bad,
city, it'd be a different story.
You could still meet somebody really good. But I'm telling you, birds of a feather flock together. Them needy people you meet, the ones that are, oh, woe is me, they got other friends that are woe is me. And usually the most positive friends aren't with them years later.
Oh,
this is why I haven't
that's another thing. I was talking to that obsessed one. I don't know about, I think I talked about that before. Calling every 5 minutes. Know about that. Literally. Tell you to call us 7:30, you calling at 7 o'clock. What are you doing? I remember, she just kept, with the exception of me, just kept falling for these stupid people. I remember, she just refused just to stay single. I remember one time, just years ago, she got stranded. And that's not good. Not knowing where the hell you're at. That's not good. That's not funny. Just out in the middle of nowhere. And I heard taking the guy back.
My female friend in years. I checked up on her the other day, and I was like, she's still posting the same crap from years ago. Guys were always using her for money, for sex.
See?
See? They would beat her. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
Do another one like that.
And whenever I would reconnect,
same thing.
It was the same stuff.
I never forget
and
it.
I tell you every time.
She had to damn near sell everything in her house because the guys kept using it. And now she's on the what's that called, site? And I was like, oh well, I don't know about turning to that. So I was surprised by that one. Wow.
Every time. Me and her were born on the same day in the same hospital. Ain't that crazy? And years later, we became friends.
Wow.
And I just can't believe that she continues to go through this. I changed my vibration. I changed who I was and how I thought. Okay, how you think truly it does. It does shape your reality, because you really do create your reality through your thoughts. If everything is woe is me, and the government this, and the white man that,
the government. This, wait a minute, hold it. Let me get that back.
I changed who I was and how I thought. Okay, how you think truly it does. It does shape your reality, because you really do create your reality through your thoughts. If everything is woe is me, and the government this, and the white man that, and black people this, and all that, and you're going to become a self.
Remember, Joe Clark said, "Don't blame the man."
And women don't like.
Come on with the ads, man.
Your smashed flower pot.
I want to hear what this man's saying.
Our Gorilla Glue.
Care about no damn Gorilla Glue? Shoot, Gorilla Glue this. Shoot, Gorilla Glue.
Men don't like me, and women this, and men this, and men hate women, and all this other stuff.
What? Let me get that back. Hold it. So I want to hear. Okay, don't tell me it's going to freeze up on me.
Government this, and
I went too far
back. That, and black people this, and all that, and you're going to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And women don't like me, and women this, and men hate women, and all this other stuff that you truly always believe. You will find stuff to prove it all the time. You will find it.
Some people do get to the point where they start hating folks, but that's still not going to get it. Like I told you, getting back to what the one dude who was frustrated. What did he say? He said he's talking about was talking about boycotting women. I was like, I don't know about you. Must really want to stay where you at if you're gonna pull some shit like that. That's not gonna happen, dude. He got away from that mess. But and of course the trolls and the haters. When he finally did get the girl, it was like, oh, when he breaks or when she breaks up, he'll be back to crying again. I'm like, that's not funny. And I hope he didn't go back to that. I hope, because that was 5 years was enough.
Supposed to prove it all the time, because you were
getting frustrated myself. That poor guy.
So people will always do you wrong. I don't really, deal with females like that because they always stabbing me in the back, or they always think I'm a hoe. Well, are you hoe? Or are you always
the way he said that? The way he put his arm out. That was funny.
You know what I mean?
That was funny.
I ain't got no male friends like that, you understand? Because they always think that, you know what I mean? That I'm always after they girls, you understand? Are you always after they girl?
No, I don't do that.
Come on now.
That's one thing. That's one thing. Me and my boy, we had nothing to worry about. I wouldn't do that to him, and he would do that to me. No stunt pulling over here. I wouldn't have to worry about him doing something stupid and have to whoop his ass. That's not gonna happen. Or him whooping my ass. That's not gonna happen because we don't do stuff like that. So now I remember that time that I guess he was bullshitting with me about. I was like, I said, such and such. He said, no, that's big girl. That girl, that's no good for you. And then I remember the other one. I said, okay, that's too small. Throw it back. Too small. Throw it back. What are you doing? But as far as stealing my girl or his, we don't do shit like that. We don't have to worry about nothing like that. She could be sitting right here. That wouldn't happen. So we don't do no mess like that.
Pretty dudes, you come on now. I know. You know what I'm saying? I used to get that all the time. People didn't trust me at all. Oh, nah, you look like a player. Even that one over there on the couch. He looked like he get lots of women though. So, this should I? But her sister had to tell her, nah, he a good dude. He's always been a one-woman man. We've known him for years. He's not going to hurt you. None of that stuff. You know what I mean? A look can get you a lot. I get you.
Yeah, people assuming stuff.
You got to always look at the traits that you're attracted to, though. Sometimes opposites attract, but they attract for a reason. Sometimes we're intrigued by each other. Like I in the past, I've had friends that was into stuff that I wasn't. I was the good guy. They was the guys that was always acting up. Maybe I helped even out their energy and keep them grounded. I don't know what it was, but and then I'm not friends with them no more. You know what I mean? Someone became jealous of me. It's try to find people that are really like you, and if you have bad qualities, fix them. Okay, this whole "except me for me" crap. People do come flawed, and no one's perfect. I got my flaws. She definitely got hurt, but we all got flaws.
She said, Scarlo's like, hey, Scarlo. Me and my buddy, we never picked at each other like that. If we had even a small argument, it was done the next day. It was over with. It was done that day. But no, there was none of that. And then we go back 20, 25 years. So there's no picking at somebody's girl, none of that foolishness. I didn't like the joke he played talking about such and such girl wanted to meet me, and I cleaned the room. The room was spotless for nothing. That pissed me off. You could eat off that damn floor. That room, that room was so damn clean. But yeah, but we don't fight like that. That wasn't happening.
Together. You understand? Post comments down below. Let me know what you think about this rant.
Okay.
If you are getting catfished, get rid of them. Block them everywhere. If they have taken money from you, make a police report.
No, there was their money going nowhere.
Trace your money. Get your money back. If they are out of your league, most likely you are being catfished. Don't be delusional. Emotions make you delusional. 10 million subscribers will.
Woo. Alright, hold on here. That was good. You were saying a lot of good stuff. a catfish thing. Oh boy, you have to be careful because like I said before, you know damn well Halle Berry or Rihanna or whoever you can think of, Patra or whoever it is not gonna be talking to Joe Schmo. It's not happening. Can it happen? It'll be a rare thing, but it's not happening. So, and then your boy stealing your girl and all this kind of stuff. Nobody, no friends like that. You have to be fighting with him all the time. Because there's the one dude fighting his own cousin, jumping on him over a girl. Like, oh boy, and then the girl sitting back laughing. See, I don't like shit like that. Then the catfish thing, leave that alone. It's people you think that's not really who it is. Like I said, I may check out that thing for a certain person, but the last person I talked to was actually a real person. So that person from years ago, I don't know, but yeah, this shit is crazy.